Home prices fell for the first time in 3 years last month, and it was the biggest decline since 2011. Guys, this is crazy. What we've been talking about for like the last month is the biggest housing crash is basically upon us. But it's not just a housing crash, but because the economy is kind of crazy, what's happening around the world is kind of crazy because we had this huge bubble in housing prices. Everything is kind of coming to a boil, and this is kind of getting super crazy. Now, check out these key points. Home prices declined 0.77% from June to July, the first monthly decline in nearly 3 years. While the drop may seem small, it is the largest single month decline in prices since 2011. It also is the second worst July performance dating back to 1991. Now, check out this quote. Further price corrections are likely on the horizon as we move into what were typically more neutral season months for the housing market. So this is kind of like everything is kind of coming together, guys. Look, this is my prediction. This is what I feel is happening, and we're starting to see it right now. Basically, we're going into a holiday season. This is where most of companies make their money. Now, you might think like, oh, that's BS. No, I'll give you a simple example. For example, let's talk about cream cheese, right? Cream cheese, very simple. You know that almost like a huge percentage of cream cheese sales happen basically during the holiday season because a lot of baking happens during that time. And it's almost like cheese companies make like 80% of their profit on cream cheese just in the holiday season. So that's how important the holiday season is to our economy, okay? It's like I said, as an item that we use regularly throughout the year, like cream cheese, okay? They make most of their sales during this time. So anyways, back to the story. Now, if I believe, okay, and this is my personal opinion, is that we're going to go into a weak holiday season, right? Then those companies are going to report the low sales, which is going to trigger a layoffs for the most part, and is also going to trigger the stock market to kind of start crashing, right? Then added to the just the seasonality of the housing market always slows down during the winter, but when we have the added recession on top, that's going to even bring the prices even lower and lower. Remember, the problem we're having right now is we don't have buyers. Now, the prices are still super high, and that's because basically we have a supply issue. But as we see cracks in the economy happen, if we start seeing certain layoffs in certain sectors, certain companies going out of business, we are going to see these the prices of these expensive homes really come down. But regardless, I know it's bad. I know that the sound of the economy crashing is a bad thing. I get that. But the problem is that we're living in a fantasy land right now. We're living in basically the economy has to always chug along, right? It's gotta be gritty. It's gotta have grit on it. When you start throwing free money into the economy, when you lower rates to historically low levels, what ends up happening is that it becomes really slippery, oily. It's not gritty anymore. And the problem is that takes us to huge unsustainable problems that basically will crash our entire economy and our way of life. So right now we need to get back into the basics, okay? We need to bring down the big flames of the economy right now. We need to bring down inflation as best as possible, and we need to get to normal growth, which would be like 2% inflation. And in the process, yes, it is going to hurt. Some sectors are going to get hit worse than others. One of the biggest sectors that I think it's going to get, completely destroyed is the housing market. The housing market is just so unaffordable for so many people right now, and it is a huge sign that things are about to crash. Now look, millionaire homes, sure, mansions, you expect them to be expensive, right? Because they're mansions, right? Just the gardening alone costs a lot of money. But when you talk about single family homes, right? It, basically the American dream, owning a home, creating wealth, passing that wealth to your family. You know, buying a home is basically you're acquiring generational wealth. When you take that away from us, that is when we are going to see huge economic problems. So basically, right now, it's too expensive for the average American to buy a house. There's not enough supply out there to bring the prices down. We have inflation, we have high rent, everything is kind of crazy. So what to expect? Basically, hold on. For those people looking to buy, I would say right now is the time to wait and save as much money and get rid of as much debt as possible. That's my advice. That's just my opinion also, but that's, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you how I see it. For those people looking to sell, well, you better have a backup plan because you're gonna have to go somewhere, right? Now, if you wanna risk it and sell your house at this high price and then hold on to the money and, go around whatever, rent something for like the next 2 years before you buy something, sort of risky, but I wouldn't blame you doing that. I know a lot of people that do things like that, but sort of risky, and it has its ups and downs. But in general, the prices are coming down. Okay, that is a fact. So let's see how it all plays out. But in general, guys, I'm thinking there's gonna be some incredible buying opportunities really soon. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video. It's a very, very fun video. I really enjoyed making it, and hopefully you enjoyed watching it. Look, I just wanna say to everybody who's been supporting my channel and liking my videos, leaving comments, thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot to me. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy what I have to say, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button right there and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.